Welcome to the channel, Excellence, where we strive for excellence. We strive to do one better than we was yesterday. How to open your third eye. One key to open your third eye is meditating.
Can burn. The power of wind can chill and the power of mind can learn. The power of anger reigns inside until it tears you apart. But the power of a smile, especially yours, can heal the frozen heart. Rest in peace, Tupac.
Welcome to the channel, Excellence, where we strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than what we were yesterday. Why? Because when you strive to be better, you want things the way it should be. That's called living a godly life. See, when God created man in his image and after his likeness, in his image and after his likeness, that is the functions of a human being. See, if you are not functioning in the capacity of God, you have malfunctioned. This is 2023. This is the correcting of your DNA. See, how many of y'all are functioning at 100%? That's in spirit as a God. You have to function. Everything must work. Is your suspension broke or something? Then you got to go in and get an alignment. See, the body of man is a vehicle that the spirit travels in. And with inside of that vehicle, it has different options. You know, like heated seats, air conditioned, cruise control, stereo system, the best.
The day I met you, I saw strength. And I knew from that point on that you were pure woman to me, possessing a spirit that was strong. I want smiles to replace the sorrow that you've encountered in the past. And since it was strength that attracted me to you, it will take strength to make it last. My negative side will attempt to change you, but please fight that with your all. It will be your strength that keeps us both standing while others around us fall. Black woman. Black woman. Black woman. Black woman. Oh, black woman. I want smiles to replace the sorrow that you have encountered in the past. And since it was strength that attracted me to you, it will take strength to make it last. My negative side will attempt to change. But please, fight that with your all. It will be your strength that keep us both standing. While others around us fall. Keep us standing. While things around us fall. Black woman, it's your spirit, your strong, beautiful spirit that makes us both stay quick. Black woman, it is your beauty. It is your pureness. It is you and all your beauty that make us both stay quick. Black woman, you are pure woman to me. Black woman, you are pure love to me. You are pure. Black woman, you are pure joy to me.
See, everything must function like that woman function. See, that woman has that function of growth and development. See, that seed was already planted forth in the soil of soul to grow a deeper pace. See, and as that bud unfolds to show that beauty, that's the functions of the world, to learn yourself, to show that beauty. See, everything comes from Mother Earth, Mother Nature. See, once you learn to live with that nature and that nectar and that love and that kindness in your heart, as your mother do for you. See, that's another function of life. See, you got to see what makes you function. What is your functions? What is your options? And where you need to be. Stand firm on who you are. You are a God, a creator. What do you want to create in your life? Ask your mind. Because a lot of y'all just creating chaos and confusion. It's a mindset. That's like getting in your car and putting it in drive and going forward or going backwards. See, if you want to go backwards, you'll put your mindset on negative shit. I mean, you're going to either stand still and neutral. See, when you negative, you don't know whether to go forward or backwards. But you're going backwards. But in order for man to reach his highest heights, he got to go to his lowest lows. Once you reach your lowest lows, ain't no way you can go but up. That's why they say, I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Ask yourself where you at. Is that where you want to be? Who out there are truly doing what you want to do and living a life you want to live? To be happy and content with yourself, with your inner self, your God, your surroundings, the ethers of the flesh. For man to understand man, that's one difficult task. And anybody out there who tries to figure me out or understand me, I tell you like this, good luck. Good luck. But when people do that, they can't figure themselves out. They don't know who they are. See, I ain't got time trying to figure out nobody else. You are who you are. Man's character speaks for itself. One day you willeth, one day you willeth not. See, them are all your thoughts and your contradictions of self and who you are. No one in this world have a right to validate who nobody is in this world, in this life, when it's hard enough trying to validate who you are. Keep your mind on the things that you are called to do. Have a clear conception of that. That's one of the deepest things of the spirit. When you become spiritual conscious and you become one with everything in the universe. See, salvation of man is different levels to that. See, when you seeking salvation, a lot of people have faith. And that's what man thinks perhaps is true. Belief is what man thinks perhaps is true. Faith is what man knows is true. But to live in fruition, to live in that truth and stand up 360 degrees, shining that light bright as above, so below, knowing who you are without a doubt of contradiction, standing firm on that square with nothing to shake that foundation, that's being in line with the pyramids, the sun, the sky, the moon, the universe. When you can travel with that 360 degrees of knowledge through all different adapt chambers, third heavens, different dimensions of life, understanding everything that is, was, and evermore will be, you understand what's going on in this world right now. You will understand the Star Wars. I'm going to leave it at that. I come to y'all in love. I leave y'all in peace. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day.
Hello, my divine kings and queens. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to come in before I start. So we just gonna keep it real today and then have a little chat. So I hope everybody is doing good. And I'm just gonna wait for a couple more people to come in. Let me view. Hey, Michelle. Okay, from Toronto. Hey, AJ. How y'all doing? I try to wait till everybody come in so that I don't have to repeat myself. Try to give y'all time. Hi, Shirley, Sheila, Eric. So since I have a couple people coming in, I can let y'all know that, okay, Michelle, just email me. I am actually going to be picking set days and coming on here more frequently on a live. So bear with me while I have somebody update my banner for me. So the days that I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You like? Now that somebody say it, oh my God, thank y'all for buying me out for my pre-sale orders. So now I have to I was really trying to see how it do. And so since I think I have like a couple more I have to ship out today. But thank y'all so much for the love. Like, I was just like, I knew once I look at everything. So it took me a while to try to find this supplier. And so just trust me, I got so much coming out for y'all. Like, y'all really showed me that y'all digging it. So definitely got a lot planned for some more fits. So y'all stay tuned for that. But thank y'all so much for buying me out my pre-sale. So I think I have a couple more, but I probably have like large, and I think somebody already locked those down. So I don't have any more. Y'all will have to wait until my shipment order, and by that time my pages should be up. So y'all will be able to buy it from my web pages. Thank you so much. So we can go ahead and get started. Pretty much today, I wanted to start coming on here and just doing some real talks with y'all about a couple different, issues or situations that, we've all been going through in our life, right? And pretty much what I wanted to talk about today, based on the title, is, everybody don't be your friend, right? Everybody is not your friend. It does not always have to pertain to someone that you may feel, is your friend. This could be family. This could be whosoever it is that you feel like you had a bond, or like I said, someone that you probably feel close to. A lot of us, what we have to learn is when we go throughout life, right? We're going to encounter people. Same people that we encountered when we was 10 don't mean that we still gonna know these people or be type these people when we turn 20 or when we turn 30 or when we turn 35. Everybody change, everybody evolve, everybody go down separate paths. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got different ideas, mindsets change. You know what I'm saying? They get around different people. They want to switch up on you, they lifestyle change, things change. And so with that, we have to understand how to maneuver and understand that we're going to lose some people in our life, right? We're going to lose some, we're going to gain some. When God is taking you to different heights in your life, different levels, it's not meant for you. Jay, stop doing the crazy stuff. It's not meant for you. Hi, Margaret. Margaret, you have to send me your shipping details, because I have one put to the side for you. That was that last one that I think I put to the side for you. So you have to send me your shipping details. I hope I ain't. But yeah, send me your shipping details. We'll talk. Just email me. If you don't get it for the pre-sale, I got the next shipment coming in, so I got you still. But email me. So what was I saying? Yes, you're gonna lose some people, right? So you have to understand that a lot of people, with where God is taking you, everybody can't come. And it's not that he wants to isolate you or he wants you to stay alone. He doesn't want you to socialize. What it means is he's already, like I said, he knows where he's taking you, and he knows who can come and who can't come. Based on people, like I say, he searched their spirit. So he know people not going to be happy for you. He know people probably going to try to sabotage you. And I feel like in a lot of people that we encountered, they just couldn't be as upstanding, loyal, and respectful as we were to them. They couldn't be that. They were incapable. You had too many people either want to copy you, want to be better than you, or want to defeat you. You have to understand something. In the world that we live in, we probably didn't understand it growing up, what we was going through, why we encountered these people. But as we moved along, we realized the spiritual aspect of it. Why people move the way that they move. Why people think the way that they think. Why did it happen to us? We would have never done these things. The things that people did to us, we would have never done that to them. You understand what I'm saying? A big part of it is learning a lesson. Because a lot of us was out here, like I said, being blinded. We were blinded by being loyal to people. We were being blinded by feeling and being naive. We just have to face facts on what it is. A lot of us didn't want to see the red flags because we wanted what we wanted. We wanted what we wanted. A lot of us developed friendships out of convenience on both ends. Maybe some friends went off to college, so the ones who didn't stayed behind, but you knew you was never really close and tight in with them people. They was close with the ones who went off to college. Now all of a sudden y'all bestie. Not even really getting a chance to know each other if y'all really vibrate on the soul level, on the energetic level. You understand what I'm saying? Some of these people really fooled us, really had us fooled out here. Out of convenience, we got close with these people. Out of codependency, we got close to these people. Being naive, we got close to these people. Being disobedient. Because for a lot of us, we was being told to let these people go. We was shown the signs. We was shown to take a different path. But we wanted to stay on that path. Why? We don't know how to be alone. Or we didn't want to believe that people could be that evil and that conniving. A lot of people scapegoated us because they didn't want to take accountability for their evil. What I mean by scapegoat, they know how certain situations they know how certain situations went down. Don't be fooled. A lot of people know what the truth is. It was just easier to scapegoat you because at the end of the day, you were so different. You was the one that, like I said, was ridiculed. You the one who was you was down at once upon a time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Until changes started to happen in your life. But sometimes you don't even understand, like right before God bless you, he'll set it up to where everybody see you at your low point. And you be like, well, why everybody got to see me at my low point? He sets it up that way so that you can see, because it's not enough for him to tell you that's not your friend. It's not enough for him to tell you that these family members messed up in the head. Ain't enough in spirit too. It ain't enough for him to tell you this is not the environment that you need to be in. I got something better for you. You don't want to pull up. You don't want to back away. I'm going to make the situation, I'm going to make the environment uncomfortable for you. You don't want to back up. You don't want to leave this person alone. I'm going to make them leave you. I'm going to make them do something so crazy that I already know they're capable of. But see, while you was in certain situations, God was trying to protect you and cover you. But you didn't want to listen. You went back up. So then when he released his hand, it was free game for you to truly see people's true nature and color. That's why I tell you about, if you don't hearken unto his voice and heed to his warnings, at some point he got to give us tough love. Right? At some point to wake you up. You heard that saying. If they didn't care, you know what I used to hear all the time? I used to be like, I don't understand, you know, why she's so hard on me. I be, you know, why mama don't let me do it? And people would be like, you got to understand it from her point of view, how she show love. If they didn't care, you got a lot of parents out here that they used to, if you got a lot of parents who don't care for their child, they make D's, C's, F's. But in her own way, that's in her showing that she cared, that she loved you. That's tough love. Sometimes that's all people know how to give, to show you that they care. To show you that they love you. You understand what I'm saying? To show you that they're concerned. So at the end of the day, when God does not have something for you, and that's not the place that he intends for you to stay long term, because he has bigger and better for you, eventually he has to open your eyes to see. Think of it as, like I said, he loves you enough to where he didn't allow you to stay with these people who were basically time wasters. We were temporary placeholders in these people's lives while they wasted our time. They wasted, that's what they were going to do. They were going to continuously waste your time. They were time wasters. These weren't your kingdom spouses. These weren't your forever. These weren't your end game. These weren't your, like I say, your match. This wasn't your soul tribe. Even if you was connected by blood. It ain't the family that God wanted you to be tied in with forever. Because these people weren't right and they didn't do you right. They didn't talk about you right, didn't uplift you, didn't recognize you. So what you did? You got woke. That's what you did. And you realized everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody not your partner. But one thing about you, if you say that you got somebody, you got them for real. And when times get hard, you won't listen, when times get hard, you will be there for that person. You won't sit around and let nobody talk about that person. You will defend their name. You will protect their name. A lot of people don't know how to respect the code. Because everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. Everybody don't be your friend. See, you was down for a lot of these people. You was real with a lot of these people. You would have gave, like I say, the clothes off your back for these people. And what they did for you. Sat back, and when you needed them the most. See, this is my thing, right? People always say, you didn't call. We didn't know. But yet, when it comes to all other aspects of your life, right? When it comes to any other aspect about your life, what's going on in your life, who you with, who broke up with who, they know about that. And you didn't tell them that. You didn't tell them that. But yet they knew about it.
Instead of coming to you and saying, hey, do you need a friend? Do you need me to console you? Let's go out. Let's, you know, chop it up a little bit. Let me speak life back into you a little bit. They knew about that. You ain't tell them that. Yet when you down and out, they don't know about that. Or you didn't call, we didn't know. No, they knew. They wanted you to stay there. They like seeing you there. And see, that's the thing about when God is taking you to different levels and he's blessing you. I keep trying to tell you your breakthrough. I told you in my previous video that your breakthrough is near. You understand what I'm saying? It's so close. You just have to get through this transition period. And you have to calm yourself and be eased. You understand what I'm saying? Don't rush things. Don't jump ahead of God. Just move with him. See, when you move with him, instead of trying to get ahead of him, you be all right. And so the thing with these people is they can't take where God is taking you. They can't handle that. A lot of people saw it on you already. A lot of people knew where you was going. A lot of people seen that on you. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of these people, like I said, they either wanted to be that. They wanted to be that too. They wanted to follow and have that same path, have that same purpose, have those same achievements. Or they wanted to, like I say, beat you at your spot. But when something is meant for you, what people don't understand, which I tell you, let people do what they big and bad enough to do. They don't even understand. And out here trying to beat you, you already learned that lesson. You already learned that lesson. So whatever it is people thought they was taking from you, stealing from you, thought that they would be able to gossip and laugh at you forever because there were certain things that they got ahead of you or certain things that they had in their life that at once upon a time when they was gossiping about you and when you was down and out you didn't have. They don't even understand. When you move with God, things be all right. A lot of these people who jumped into things, they find it very hard and difficult to handle and manage everything that they got going on in their life. Now, I'm not saying that they jumped ahead. What I'm saying is this is why you don't look at other people's lives. You jump ahead, you be like, well, why I didn't get that house? And then that person who got that house struggling. Trying to keep up with the fees of that house, the mortgage of that house, insurance of that house. Car note, family, kids. Now, when they knee deep up in this is what I'm telling you about, be mindful about how you talk about people when they're in their low moments. Because there's something that person is learning while they're in that low period, while they're in that, while they're down and out. It's something that they're learning, so that when they come out of it and God takes them where they need to be, they're already equipped. They are already resourceful and stable. The foundation has been set to where they can maintain and sustain. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not looking at what somebody else got. You, oh, I got to divvy that up. Oh, I got the rush and I got to go get. Oh, person that got that, I ain't got it. You're not getting ahead. You're not getting to the side. You're not swaying to the left. You're not swaying to the right. You're just moving with them. You going along with the what? The spiritual flow. Y'all know my slang already by this time. You going with the spiritual flow of things. So people were coming for you while all you was doing was going with the what? Spiritual flow. So they took certain actions against you. Certain actions that they thought would pan out well for them. Certain actions, like I say, they prided themselves on having and taking against you because you was what? You was down. They don't feel that same way no more. They don't feel that same way no more. But you ain't gloating in it. That's the thing. That's why God lifted you up. You're not gloating in it. You don't take great pride in, like I say, people. At the end of the day, when God come through and balance things out, you're not taking great pride in people struggling or people going through their own. Because you say, listen, everybody got their moment. Everybody got their time. But see, what we can't seem to fathom is when God took us out of our low moment and he blessed us, we were still humble. I just don't understand why it was so hard for people to just be there for us. And instead of passing judgment, really offer a helping hand. And it's because, like I say, these people who we thought was in game, people who we thought was going to be loyal to the end, wasn't our friend. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. They don't be your friend. They be so fake. And then they be so hateful and vengeful when God bless you to come up that hill. See, it's like they down the hill. As long as you was under the bridge, scraping for breadcrumbs, for scraps, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It was okay. And see, that's why people is getting their whole life ran through and ransacked. Because who takes pride and who finds fulfillment in seeing someone else struggle like that? Who takes pride and finds fulfillment in that? They were already envious. Don't you know that's why I'm saying about your aura? People already be envious of you in these environments that you're in. They be so envious. People who don't even know you, y'all coming together for a contract, they hate you. They got to feel some need to be better than you, to outshine you, when it don't have to be that way. You are being blessed and you are being lifted and you are being granted a new beginning because of who you've always been and who you are. You've always been a good person. Ain't never been nothing wrong with you. It was something wrong with the people who were around you, and that's why you was going through what you was going through. People was throwing stones and hiding their hand. They was sitting up here and sabotaging you behind your back and then scapegoated you so that people could just do whatever it is they wanted to do. They felt like they didn't have to answer to you. They felt like they didn't have to respect you. They felt like your opinion and your feelings did not matter until God stepped in. Because at the end of the day, it matters when you're sitting up here and someone else's feelings is on the line. Someone else's heart, emotions, mental state, livelihood is on the line. They thought they was tying up loose ends. And they weren't. They were just creating more karma for themselves. That's all they was doing. And so when people sit back and wonder why they're going through the things that they're going through, you got to look at the actions that you took against people. And you got to really sit down and reflect. Ain't nobody hating on you. Ain't nobody mad at you. We just trying to, like I say, for people who are coming on who are like, what are you talking about? And I've always been a good person, baby. Let me tell you something. Nobody was just a 100% good and perfect throughout their life. We all have done something that we've either had to answer for or sit back and be like, you know what? We was foul for that. We was wrong for that. We was wilding for that. This is why I tell you about evolution, change, growth, ascension. It's necessary. That's why you got man-childs out here walking the earth. A child trapped in a man's body. A child trapped in a woman's body. Because people are not what? They're not growing. They're not elevating mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Someone on the line, they were stuck. They got stuck somewhere. And they have to go back and try to figure that out. Why they chose to, like I say, keep themselves stuck. Was it something that you didn't want to heal from? Something you didn't want to recognize? Something that you was in denial about? Because you have to go back and reflect on that. Why did you take those actions towards that person? Why are you so taint and rigid? We ask ourselves, we say, you know what? When we help random people, like we get into these situationships or relationships, we be like, dang, man, you know, I was always willing to go buy groceries, pay this. All I asked was for respect. How can a person respect you when you make it so easy for them? How can a person respect you when they ain't got to work for nothing? I mean, no, they shouldn't think like that. It's like if a person is doing that for you and you see that the person is kind-hearted, don't be like, oh, you know, well, you should have known better. Who does that? You be like, you know what? I got a good person. Let me just put them up on game a little bit. But let me put them up and carry them up under my wing and let me, you know, do something with them. You know what I'm saying? Let me partner up with them. That's what you do with people like that, because you know people like that don't come. You don't find them like that. They're rare. They're very rare. So this is what I'm saying about you. You were a diamond in the rough. You were rare. You were a rare jewel that was gifted to these people. And now it's time for you to receive your gift, because you was listen, you was a gift to everybody. And all people fed you was trash, scraps. They showed you one side and made sure that that one side that they showed you, it was portrayed in front of everyone that they valued above you, that they placed and held to a higher standard, that they placed on a pedestal. Showed you one side, showed them another side. played one way in front of your face and was a whole nother way behind your back. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. But one thing about me, if I say I got you, I got you. And when times get hard, I'll protect your name. I won't let nobody talk about you. But everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. We had to wake up and realize that. And now we move different because we woke out here. No, I ain't got to be mean. I can still be me. But I just know I can't be me to everybody. Everybody don't deserve me. Because I didn't deserve what was dished out to me. I didn't deserve what was said about me. I didn't deserve for people to feel the way that they felt. That's something that people have to realize. I have to take that up with myself, you know? Why am I so envious of other people's achievements and goals? What is it within me that's so wrong that people messed me up? Someone on the line, somebody messed these people up bad. And like I said, when it came to you, you was the rare jewel and they fumbled you. They trashed you. They betrayed you. They fed you to the wolves, kept you on the back burner, didn't want to feed into you. They didn't want to show you genuine reciprocity. They felt like they didn't have to. Who are you? You come a dime a dozen, but this is what they realize. But it's too late. You don't come a dime a dozen. You are rare. Because the way that you move, everybody don't move. Because why? God is working all around you, through you, and for you. Of course you're going to be different. Of course your energy is going to feel different. Of course your aura is going to be set up different. Of course your life is going to be set up different. Your course, your path is going to be different. Because you different. And God set you apart from the rest. He set you apart from the masses. But what would these people do if you down and out? What would these people do if they didn't know where I was taking you? What would they do? Well, they showed you what they would do. They'll betray you. They'll think about themselves. They'll be selfish. So as God was taking you up that hill, it's like you was climbing and passing all these people who kept trying to push you down as soon as you got to the top. Kick you so you'll fall on your back. Sabotage you so you would only get halfway. These were people, I'm going to tell you something, ain't nobody knew. Ain't nobody knew. So get that out your head. All of these people who went up against you, all of the action that was taken against you, to betray you, to go up against you, talk about you, all of these people are from your past. People who you don't want to deal with no more. People who you would never deal with ever again. Because they showed their true colors time and time again. And didn't feel like they had to change for you. They didn't feel like you were somebody who was worthy of them making that change. So you don't be hateful. You don't be spiteful. You just leave people where they had you messed up at. Because you refuse to be stuck. You refuse to be stagnant. You refuse to be held back. All of these people who, like I said, kept pushing you down, kept trying to sabotage you so you would get only halfway. God kept having to push you up, lift you up. Mad because they can't get up on that hill. Some people try to sabotage you because they never believed in themselves or didn't achieve nothing in their life. But that's them. That's something they got to take up with God. God say, listen, you've been delayed long enough. I got plans for you. I got big plans for you. Don't you ever fret about whoever it is that's going up against you, because I'm bigger than these people. I'm more powerful than these people. What I say go in the end. If there was anything that ever transpired, if there was ever any situation that you was in a predicament that was uncomfortable for you, it was a lesson to be learned in it. It was a lesson to be learned in it. I know that's not who I think it is. I'm gonna let that go. Maybe it's not. But if there was ever something, like I said, a situation that you was in, you know, there was always a lesson to be learned in that. We had to really wake up to who we was around, who we was entrusting with our very lives. What you know I'm gonna take from that movie is Casino with Robert De Niro, right? And it's an old movie. It's one of those mafia movies, right? And he was smitten by Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct. The movie is called Casino. And you know, it comes a time where he's so smitten by her boss mentality, like she get it. And so, you know, he kind of felt like, okay, I can get with her. She was pretty, you know, she knew her way around, she knew how to hustle. And so he wanted to wife her and marry her, right? Now, any normal person, like I said, just want to talk about broken people. We were around broken people. It didn't matter how good we was packaged. Yeah. Okay. It didn't matter how good we were packaged, right? When a person is broken and it's not the right time, it's not going to work, because that person is not mentally capable to invest back into you the way that they need to. They can't give you what you need and what you deserve because it's the wrong time. You guys are not in alignment. You get what I'm saying? It's not the right time. And so in the movie, you know, he tells her, he's like, listen, I know you don't love me, but you'll learn to love me. And it was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Most people, like, because I'm from Miami, so most girls, they'll be like, okay, I'm set up. You know, I'm set for life. I'm going to have a baby. He going to make sure I'm straight. Even if we don't stay together, he's going to take care of me. He going to make sure I'm straight. But Sharon went off the deep end. You know, she still had another dude that she was dealing with that was for the streets, that was using her. And that's what happens. This is what I'm saying about when we're not ready. This is what I'm saying about when we're not ready. And I'm gonna have to wrap it up because my phone is on low. But I say that to say a lot of these people that was in our lives, they were time wasters. And you guys just weren't in alignment with them. You get what I'm saying? You had to just learn lessons with these people. They were temporary placeholders in your life for you to learn lessons. Whatever those lessons were, wherever you got up out of it. You know what? I got to love myself better. Next time, you know, whenever I come into money, it's not for me to sit up here and waste my resources on someone who shows me time and time again what they're going to do. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Do you feel me what I'm saying? They show you who they are, believe them. If they'll snake somebody who was innocent, what do you think they'll do to you? You're not the first. You're not the first. You're not the last. You're not the only. So we have to stay woke out here. We cannot, you know, continuously allow people to use us, to snake us, to be fake to us. We wake up. We put ourselves up on game even when people couldn't do it to us. We had to put ourselves up on game. And that's where I say when God got you up out of these positions, he got you away from these people, you went through an isolation period. That isolation period was designed for you to sit, think, marinate a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Think about who you was around. Think about the things that you said. Think about how loyal you was. You know what I'm saying? Another song that I like too that came to me before I got on the live, it was A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. And one of the lines that came to me is what he said. I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me, please. And he winds up knocking me down, back down on my knees. A lot of these people did that to you. When you was in your low period, in your low moment, you would have given your last, you would have given anything to these people. You was loyal to these people, never done to them what they did to you. Yet when you got low, free game. Your name was on the line. Your business was on the line. I mean, they snaked you in every way possible when they didn't have to do that. And I truly feel like it was something that you really had to learn. And that's why it all hit you at once. But it couldn't take you out because it was a purpose. It was a purpose back behind that. No one was for you in your past. Not one single soul. They laughed at you. They thought that mess was funny. God knows what was said behind your back. And did you deserve that? While you was out here struggling, contemplating your very life, your very existence, you gave God one last shot to vindicate you, to make you whole again, to clean your life up. And he did just that. And it's no one on this planet Earth who has any power to sit up here and try to say that you don't deserve to be where you are in life today. When they had a hand in snaking you, betraying you, and causing all that chaos and that hell that you went through, and that shame. My God, the shame. That's something that even though we healed, them scars are still there. Those scars are going to forever be there. For you to think back on what you done been through and how strong you are that you made it through. It's just a lesson. Brush it off. They didn't need to be in your life. Everybody who showed their color so you could back up, and whatever they did that just really ruffled you the wrong way, they know it ain't no coming back. You don't do that. Some things you just don't do. People scapegoated you. They know how situations started. They know how situations started, but they'll never tell the truth about it because they rather just scapegoat you and let you take the fall. Say it's your fault. You didn't keep up with yourself enough. You wasn't sexy enough. You wasn't rich enough. What's that other song CeeLo say? Y'all know I can't sing that. I think they got a clean version, but Forget You. Y'all go listen to Forget You. Right? I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. Huh? Left you on red. Left you for dead. And God is, like I say, taking you to greater heights in your life. Some of y'all about to be signing big contracts. Some of y'all about to step into some property. Something big. It's whatever this breakthrough is, baby. It was something that you thought you would never be able to step into because of how you were set back. Like I said, every single last person up in your past had a hand in either trying to keep you at a certain level in your life, kept pushing you down once you got up. You building an empire. You making a name for yourself. You out here. I mean, wow. I'm so sorry. I got to give it to you. I got to give it to everybody, even the people that's not on this live that didn't make it. Whoever come across this, I really got to give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? We went through a great ordeal. Going through shame, going through loss, being broke. I'm going to tell you something right now. If it wasn't for God, I would not be here. It takes some time for God to get you up out of your community, get you somewhere. Like, I got so much love here when I got to Houston. So many people done came to me like, oh, you on YouTube? I watch you. I swear. I cannot make this up. You wouldn't even said it. Sometimes he got to take you away. You got to go through some things. When I tell you, it's a process before the promise. That's why you're not dead. Just bottom line, look at what you done been through and look at where you are now. Why you think you're not dead? Why you think you still in your right mind? Why you think that you stable? Why you think you still looking good? Why you think you done bounced back the way that you did? Lost and shedded off them pounds? Why you think your marriage is going in the right direction? Why you think you coming into better partnerships, better relationships, better friendships? Energy don't lie. Thank you, Miss Smith, baby. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much for that donation. That brings me to another thing for you, for you guys who've been asking me, you know, I've been wanting to donate to you and I don't know how. Whenever I come on the live, what Miss Smith just did right now, those are super stickers. So you guys can get those likes up. You know, that's how you keep me going and keep the channel, you know, like I said, being regulated. So whenever you guys want to donate, there is an option where you can you can click the thanks function. You can donate like that. You can also donate by doing the super stickers whenever I get on live. And you guys already have my PayPal. You can also donate through my TikTok as well. I know I have to do more. It's just I have a lot going on, y'all. And I know it's not an excuse. So that's why I just want to say it really quick. Thank you so much, Ebony baby. I love you so much. You so beautiful. Because y'all be asking me, and furthermore, I don't be trying to, I just let y'all do whatever y'all feel led to do, really. I'm still new to all of this, and I just really just want to help y'all, really, because we went through a lot. We all have. We've gone through it. And so for us to still be standing strong and looking the way we do, listen, we ain't got no hate for nobody. I don't preach that on here, okay? And if y'all been listening to me for a minute, you know you shouldn't have no hate and still yet watching me. We don't have hate for these people because they got us to where we are today. If they did not do what they did, if they did not hurt us and bring us down to our knees, times I've been in my living room crying, I say, wow, that's how people gonna do me. They gonna snake up, group up, and do all this type of stuff. I felt it made me look so bad. It made me feel worthless. It really made me feel like people was trying to stump on me, take my spot, do it better than me, and it didn't make any sense. Why you wanted to do that so bad when all you ever was a friend to people? All you ever was just cool with people. You get me what I'm saying? Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much, Mobile Moms. I appreciate you. And I believe you coming to my event. So I can't wait to see you. And shout out to Shirley who says she got me a gift. Shirley, I know you love me. And we got to talk, okay? I don't play about Shirley, and Shirley don't play about me. And that's just period. But I love y'all. We've been through a lot. And so I'm going to tell you something right now. Look at what you've been through and look at where you are right now. Why you think you bounced back the way you did? Godspeed. Because God always had plans to get you out. You had to learn lessons. So what that means? Evil will never what? Prevail over what's good. Okay? Evil will never prevail over what's good. That's why you standing. That's why you bounce back. And I'm going to leave y'all off with a scripture. Thank you, Jacoby, baby. I love you. Is this my usher? I'm looking at the, is that my usher? I don't know if I got if it's a different person. I think we talk and you had a session. I said, that's my little usher right there. He looked just like Usher. He looked just like Usher. You do. So I'm going to leave y'all with a scripture. I'm going to wrap it up in case so my phone don't die on me, y'all. So 2, Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. Didn't Judas kiss Jesus before they came to take him? I tell y'all, be watchful of a lot of people that you tell your business to. Everybody not going to be happy. Whatever it is that you're stepping into right now, I'm telling you right now, be quiet about it. My God, at least be quiet for about a couple months before you say something. Please. These people are already crazy. Already trying to sniff you out, sniff and snuff you out. Thank you, Nakia, baby. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for that donation. I love you so much. And the second scripture that I'm going to tell y'all is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 4. Let everyone be on guard against his neighbor and do not trust any brother, because every brother deals craftily and every neighbor goes about as a slanderer. Now, that one is what really got to me, because I was like, there were people who slandered our name really bad when they didn't have to. And I'm telling you, what's done in the dark is being brought to the light. It's being exposed. A lot of lies people told on you that they didn't have to tell. And it's making them look crazy because people did things and took it to a level and took it to an extreme that they didn't have to. But I'm telling you, it had to happen to turn up that fire to get you to wake up and leave people alone indefinitely. Because everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your partner. But one thing about my chosen ones and my kings and queens, if we say we got you, we got you. And when times get hard, we'll protect your name. We won't let nobody talk about you, because we don't do that over here. Small minds discuss people. Big minds discuss ideas. Always remember, real bosses, true bosses, we don't do no talking. We do the walking, we make it happen. And that's why I'm how to do the lamb pieces white snow. So you already know how this gonna go. If you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, a life example, you already know you got it in me. I'm your sister. I'm your friend. You already know I come with that real, never that fake. I keep it 100 with you. I keep it a buck with you. Continue to reach one, teach one, bring others to the JC gang. Gang, gang, gang. Gang, gang, gang. Y'all make sure y'all get these likes up, man. Continue to share these messages, okay? I will definitely for sure be coming on here, getting on a live more, talking about different topics. As you already know, the direction I'm going to be taking based on a couple videos that I've been sharing. We really got to really talk about and uplift our queens. They is killing us out here, and it's not funny. It's not pretty, okay? I really just want to help y'all. I really want to just, like I say, thank you, Jam. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I want to let y'all know that all y'all donations have really helped me, like I said, contribute money towards nonprofits and charitable organizations around here in my community. I've already donated over $3,500, like literally going out, finding these. And I don't like to just send money. I like to go and see where my money and what my money doing. Okay. So I just want to let y'all know, what I do with the donations. None of this, all of this is to give back, okay? All of this is going towards my event that I'm doing for y'all. This is giving back, okay? So that's why I'm saying, like, when you come on here, you already know the energy. You already know what it is. And for those of you who can't make it, you already know I'm going to find a way to make sure that y'all can still see the event. I'm working on right now, trying to figure out how I can set up that Zoom link so that you guys can be able to have that as well. And I'll make sure that I share that to the community board and you'll be able to purchase that. So don't worry about if you can make it. And for those of you who said about your situation and things like that, I totally understand. Thank you for letting me know ahead of time. All the people who are already locked in, you already know it's going to be a vibe. And so we're going to have a couple hours. We're going to turn up. We're going to talk. I want everybody to tell their testimony. We're going to set it up nice. You know, it's definitely going to be an event for us coming together and celebrating a lot as we roll out, you know, like I said, and getting towards the end of the year, celebrating all our achievements, everything that we've accomplished. And I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. I mean, wow. When I started this, I did not think that it would be here. A lot of people I know was telling me not to do it. If I would have listened, I wouldn't have been here. And it started with family. And so that's the thing why I tell you about sometimes God will call you away. Just because that's what you know, that's what you're familiar, that's just what you know what I'm saying? That's what you're comfortable with. It does not mean that that's your forever. It does not mean that that's where God wants you to stay. But if you keep yourself stuck, how will you ever know what he has in store for you? Sometimes you just got to go with the spiritual flow and just know that he'll never put more on you than you can bear. And he'll always place you in a situation where you can succeed. Okay? There's no failure that you can't bounce back from. No loss that you can't bounce back from. Do you understand me? You cultivated that into success for yourself. And you did it smooth. Can't nobody take that from you. Can't nobody sit back and sit up here and look at you and what you've been through and laugh at it, because look at where God took you. They're going to look crazy and dumbfounded. That's why you got a lot of people, even though they hate you, they still don't like where God is taking you. They quiet. I hear crickets. Yeah. So at the end of the day, be proud of yourself. I love y'all. I appreciate everything that y'all do. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me and for loving me so much. Thank you so much, Maddie. Oh my God, y'all gonna make me cry. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. I don't think y'all understand. I'm not gonna cry on here. My phone gonna die, but it is what it is. Thank God first and foremost, but thank y'all so much. I really just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that, because I was feeling a lot of y'all was getting down by a lot of these people who went up against you. And you got to know it was for a lesson. It was a lesson for a blessing, okay? So don't let it get to you. Brush it off, dust it off, and be happy about everything that you have going on. Right now, brother T, not for men. Not for men, but I got a whole lot of stuff rolling out for women. And trust me, the selection is, yeah, let's get it, okay? But if y'all give me some time, let me see how, like I say, this first lunch do. I'm definitely going to find something. I don't want to just put out no anything, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really a good selection for the men. So once I do get it and I talk to my supplier, they going to hook me up. And then once I get it, y'all going to know. So I'm not just going to put something out and slap my brand on there and just be like, because it's for men. I'm not going to do you like that. So you already know if I roll out with something, it's going to be nice. But for my women, for my queens, oh yes. Let's get it. So bear with me. Don't know when I'm going to do that, but for right now, I'm just coming out with a fitness wear line and a swimsuit collection. So y'all be ready for that. And thank y'all for just buying me out my pre-orders. Like, I'm not gonna cry. I just want y'all to know, y'all my friends. All y'all that's up in my live right now, all 224 of y'all, thank y'all so much for donating. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me. Definitely gonna be coming on here and getting on live more often. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for everything else that we got going on. Continue to spread the word, reach one, teach one, bring others to the JC gang. Continue to share these messages and get them out there. And till next time, y'all stay prayed up and be blessed. Keep it high. Never let nobody see you sweat. Love y'all.